The falling of Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord appeared to Abram and said, "The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is so great, and their sin so bad, that I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. If not, I will know." The angels turned away and looked down towards Sodom, but Abraham remained standing before the Lord. Then Abraham approached him and said, "Will you sweep away the good with the bad? What if there are 50 good people in the city? Will you really sweep it away and not spare the city for the sake of the 50 good people in it? Far be it from you to do such a thing, to kill the good with the bad, treating the good and the bad alike. You can't do that. I know you are the righteous judge of all the earth." "Abraham, my son, if I find 50 good people in the city of Sodom, I will spare the whole place for their sake." Then Abraham spoke up again. "Though I am nothing but dust and ashes, I speak to you now, my Lord. What if the number of good is 5 less than 50? Will you destroy the whole city because of 5 people? If I find 45 there, I will not destroy it." "What if only 40 are found there?" "For the sake of 40, I will not do it." "May the Lord not be angry, but let me speak. What if only 30 can be found there?" "I will not do it if I find 30 there." "Now that I have been so bold as to speak to the Lord, what if only 20 can be found there?" "For the sake of 20, I will not destroy it." "May the Lord not be angry, but let me speak just once more. What if only 10 can be found there?" "For the sake of 10, I will not destroy it." As soon as he had finished speaking to Abraham, the Lord left and Abraham returned home. The 2 angels arrived at Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gateway of the city. When he saw them, he got up to meet them and bowed down with his face to the ground. "My Lord, please turn aside to your servant's house. You can wash your feet and spend the night and then go on your way early in the morning." "No, we will spend the night in the outside." But he insisted so strongly that they did go with him and entered his house. He prepared a meal for them. "Bang, bang! Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us so that we can have some fun with them." Lot went outside to meet them and shut the door behind him and said, "No, my friends, don't do these bad things. Look, I have 2 daughters who have never slept with a man. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do whatever you like with them. But don't do anything to these men." "Get out of our way. You are acting like a judge. Now we will treat you worse than them. We will kill you." Then the angels inside reached out and pulled Lot back into the house and shut the door. Then they struck the men who were at the door of the house, young and old, with blindness, so that they could not find the door. The 2 angels said to the Lot, "Do you have anyone else here, son-in-law, son or daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you. Get them out of here, because we are going to destroy this place. The outcry to the Lord against its people is so great that he has sent us to destroy it." So Lot went out and spoke to his son-in-law, but his son-in-law thought he was joking. With the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying that they should run away outside of the city right now. But he insisted. So the angels grabbed his hands and led them safely out of the city. "Go quickly, don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountain, or you will swept away." "No, my lord, please, I can't flee to the mountain. This disaster will overtake me, and I will die. Look, here is the town near enough to run to, and it is small. Let me flee to it. It is very small, isn't it? Then my life will be spared." "Very well, I will grant this request. I will not do anything until you reached it." The name of the town was called Zor. By the time Lot reached Zor, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah. From the Lord out of the heaven, God overthrew those cities, and all the valley, and all the inhabitants of the city. But Lot's wife looked back, so she became a pillar of salt. So when God destroyed the city of the plain, he remembered Abraham, and he brought Lot out of the catastrophe that overthrew the city when Lot had lived. Genesis chapter 19, verse 29.